Hi, it's Neva at timeforinvesting.com, and I am a full-time real estate investor and a licensed real estate agent. And today I want to talk to you about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, because that is where your success is. Okay, so I really so excited to give you this tip, because I have a mentor as well, and she has been training me. She's actually really good, top salesperson. And so she has been stressing to me over the years that I need to talk to strangers. And now this is very difficult for me because I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and I do not talk to strangers. And so when she tells me that is something that is so far out of my comfort zone, but she's telling me, to grow and to be successful in sales, you have to go out and meet, new people and be comfortable talking to strangers and introducing yourself. So I said, okay, I will practice this. So I'm here to tell you it's totally true. And I actually got a closed deal and a check deposited in my account from doing this. So here is the story. I was in Panera Bread, and what my mentor had said to me, how do I know who to talk to? Whenever I make eye contact with someone, she says, you say, hello, how are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? So I'm in Panera Bread, and there's an older gentleman. We make eye contact. I say, hello, how are you doing? And, he replies back, and somehow we start talking. And then I decided to sit in the Panera Bread. I was by myself and have my lunch there. He ended up coming over and sitting down, and literally he ended up just telling me his whole life story. He was about to get married, but unfortunately the lady passed away, and he's just talking that, he's going to be going overseas and he needs to rent his house out. And then, it comes up, well, what do I do for a living? Of course, I was pulled out my card. I have a real estate investor card and a licensed agent card, 2 different cards. So I pull out my licensed agent card, and I'm like, I'm an agent. And he's like, oh, you can help me. I need to rent my my house out when I go overseas. So we start talking. He takes my information. Okay, that's that. Well, I actually ended up getting a check through him because he referred me to his niece, and his niece, she purchased her first property, a condo here in Alexandria, Virginia. So, check. So that was me working outside of my comfort zone to bring success. So I'm just here to pass on the gem of knowledge to you that was passed on to me. And I wanted to actually share a paragraph from my book, Blood, Sweat, and Goals, Finding Your Way as an Entrepreneur. And in chapter 9, Killer Instinct, Steady Study is that chapter, and the sun is moving. But the paragraph here that I have is, success lies outside your comfort zone. You have to talk yourself into it. Tell yourself that you are a winner and believe it. We all need positive affirmations several times a day. Entrepreneurship gives you an opportunity to exchange your value with others. You get to provide a service or product and solve a problem for someone else. You get to be creative without objection. You don't have to answer to those who devalue your intent and work. You are your own boss and leader. So I just wanted to stress that to you today, because your success is outside your comfort zone. There's something that you need to do to get your real estate business moving, but you may not feel comfortable with it. You may not feel comfortable calling people and cold calling. You may not feel comfortable even talking to people over the phone, just answering questions. You may not feel comfortable setting up a website, but these are all things that you have to do because it may not be comfortable, but more than likely what you need to do to be successful is outside your comfort zone. So build yourself up and talk to yourself and say you're a winner and you can do it. And I'm telling you, you will have a success story the same way that I do and other people that are successful entrepreneurs do. We all can tell you the same thing, that a lot of times you have to work outside of what feels comfortable so that you can achieve your goals. So I just wanted to share that with you today, and I'll see you next video. So go out and do something uncomfortable. Bye-bye.